Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you a fall trends guide video. I wanted to compile a bunch of my favorite trends for fall, or basically at the moment, since we are in fall, we're getting close to feeling like it's in winter over here in Jersey, so I hope this video is not too late, but you know, obviously a lot of things that are in fall can transition into winter. It's not that much of a difference. I also decided to do a blog post so that you guys can head over to my blog after you watch this video and check out a couple of options that I have for each category, so it can give you guys a little variety to shop from and some, you know, affordable options, and then just some options that I'm in love with. I give about three like options for each category, I want to say. So yeah, when you guys are done with this video, head over to my blog so you guys can get that. I'm not going to be trying everything on just because it's going to get repetitive. You guys have seen a lot of these items just recently in my last haul, and if you haven't, check out that video. I try on everything. So yeah, let's get right into these fall fashion trends. Okay, so why don't I just start off with the top I'm wearing, because it's just easier that way since, you know, I'm wearing it. One of the big trends this fall is embroidery. Embroidery is huge. Gucci did a major, or had a major comeback now that they have a new creative director, and now you just see embroidery everywhere because people are kind of mimicking the Gucci feel and the Gucci look. So this top is embroidered on the sleeves, and again, this was shown in my last haul video, and super pretty because it just is kind of see-through throughout the arms and a little bit on the back, and it does have velvet little ties here that you can either tie up if you want, but I just let them hang down for the video. I'm just, you know, that's just comfortable for me. I don't know if I would change it if I wore it a different way. It does have buttons and everything, but the main purpose and the main thing about this top is the embroidery. So embroidery is just big in general, but one of the main ways people are doing embroidery are on jackets. So this is a jacket that I hauled for you guys not too long ago. This one is from Shein, I believe, and it was really affordable. It's just like, you know, with stuff like this, with trendy stuff like this, you want to be careful what you spend your money on. So this was an easy thing for me. I think it was like 44 bucks. And it was nice to not have to spend too much money on something like a Gucci item that's embroidered if I wasn't sure about it, kind of thing. So like I said, this is from Shein, and it just has the embroidered flowers on it, and this is huge. This embroidered theme on bomber jackets is like everywhere, especially the satin bomber jacket. So this is kind of like a all-in-one trendy piece. So yeah, I just really think this is cute. Another way that we are doing embroidery now for the fall is, and I say we like if I have my own clothing line, but just like how everyone's doing embroidery now, all the fashion brands are on shoes, and you guys again have seen these in my last haul. So yeah, and I have a picture of these on my Instagram, me wearing them. So if you're not following me on there, I post a lot of looks on my Instagram, or I'm trying to more and more. So everything that's pretty much hauled in my videos, you most likely are going to see on my Instagram. So make sure you check on my Instagram. But yeah, these are really pretty little floral booties. And I kid you not, guys, I have never in my life gotten so many compliments on a shoe than I did on this one when I wore these recently to a event. So these are amazing. I love them, and they were actually way more comfortable than I thought. They weren't like comfortable, but I thought they were gonna hurt my feet in like an hour, and they were pretty great. They have a big chunky heel, so it's nice, but the main thing is that the shoe embroidery trend is big also. So just like I said, embroidery in general, but you can see it on blouses, jackets, shoes. It's just huge right now. So obviously fall is a big time for jackets, so I'm going to stick to the jackets for now, and then we'll go back into some other things. So as I said before, obviously the bomber jacket is still a big jacket that's in right now. This one is from Topshop, but again, we're seeing the new like revamped version of the bomber jacket with embroidery in it. So that doesn't mean this one is, you know, not in style anymore, but these are definitely not being as current, or they're not as current as the embroidered ones. But this one is one from Topshop that I still wear all the time. It's really comfortable, and it's still really on trend. So this next piece is a denim jacket, and this is just not any denim jacket. Denim jackets are now huge if they're oversized. So like the big trend for denim jackets this season is oversized denim jackets, and we saw a little bit of this kind of last year, and now we're seeing them again. Kim K, I feel like, made them really big, but they're all over the place. And this one is by Joe Jeans. I just love the look that it gives. It gives like this effortless, like kind of, I don't know, just like cool look to an outfit, and it's so comfortable. Like this was my airport wear when I was going to Mexico. I threw this on with some like leggings, which is also an in thing that I'll talk about a little bit later, some sneakers and a t-shirt, and I was just so comfy and cozy, and I love this I kept wanting to say leather jacket because that's my next one. I love wearing this denim jacket. So oversized denim jackets are huge this year. And then this one is no surprise, like I said, the leather jacket. I don't even think this is like a trend. I feel like this is like forever. This is like, you cannot not have this in your closet. If there's one piece that I would tell anybody to invest in, is a good leather jacket. So I love mine. Mine is from All Saints. I did invest in this one. This one was almost $600, so it is up there, but it's not like, you know, Saint Laurent up there or anything like that. But it's made really well. I really, really love it, and I have, the cost per wear of this jacket has already, it's like ridiculous. I've worn this so many times that it was worth the $600 or almost $600 for sure. But of course, you do not have to splurge for now. I think it is a great investment, but you don't have to splurge. There's so many affordable leather jackets out there, and again, I have some linked on the blog. So yeah, definitely a nice leather jacket, a biker one preferably. I think that one is just, the biker look is just more like badass. That's just my opinion, but yeah. Alright, so we have 2 of the trends down. Let's go on to the next one. The next trend that I have for you guys is the kind of mom jean, the uneven hem jean. The uneven hem denim, the mom jean, all that stuff. It's just really in right now. So I have a pair here from ASOS that I just recently got in the mail yesterday actually, and they are just an uneven hem denim right here. You guys can see, you will see like, you know, like almost a step, which that's another name for it also, like a step denim. But this is the back where it's kind of like frayed, and then in the front it's literally just like raw, it's just cut, and it even cuts on the side a little bit. And it's a nice blue wash. I just really like them. They're really thick and like jean-like. So again, this is more of like a mom style jean, but in a slimmer kind of look, so it's not too bad. It's not like, if you guys are like scared of like the total mom jean where it's just like can look a little unflattering if you're not careful. And they're super high-waisted, which I love a high-waisted jean, so I really like them. They're a little bit shorter than I would like, and I did get my size length of 32, but that's the style. They are supposed to be pretty cropped, so those are those. And then I also have a DIY pair to show you guys. So yesterday I DIY'd these jeans. I went to the thrift shop and I did my own uneven hem. So it's super easy to do. There's a lot of videos out there. I'll link one down below for you guys if you want, that helped me out. And yeah, they're just like, I actually prefer these over those. These are a little bit more like mom jeans because they're a little bit bigger and stuff, so they could be, gotta be careful with like how flattering they can look, but I don't know, I really enjoy these, I guess because I made them exactly how I want them, the same length that I wanted them and everything. Okay, so since we're on pants, I'll bring up these pants right here that I've had in my closet forever, which is so funny that, you know, this trend is huge right now, and it's the athleisure trend. So this trend has been big, I think, for a little while now. I mean, it's not technically like a fall thing, but it's still super big and I like it, and I want to mention it to you guys. So basically it's just being able to wear like your athletic wear out the house and make it look like, you know, you're not just going to yoga class, you're like actually going somewhere. So you can even wear these with like heels, or you'll see the track pants with heels, and it's a cool look. Sweatpants, like I really like it, and it's so comfortable, so like hello, amazing. So these pants I think I got them from Toby.com a long time ago, but they're these kind of leggings here, if you guys can see, and they have this nice mesh all the way up to here. So right here where it becomes like, okay, you gotta relax because you don't want to show too much, it'll cover, but it's only on the side, so it's still not horrible. I just think it's a cool pant. I used to wear these with heels and a shirt and even sometimes a blazer. Like, I don't know, it's just, they're cool. I really dig them, and there's so many parts to the athleisure trend. So it's not just the leggings, it's also like sneakers. People are wearing sneakers all over the place, not just to go work out. The tracksuits, the sweatpants, and all that stuff, like I said. So yeah, I do like this trend, and again, I have some different options on my blog. So the next trend here is this little silk cami trend. Silk cami dresses, silk cami shirts. They're just very in, and everybody wears them with the t-shirts underneath. I prefer just to wear them as is with, you know, nice pair of black ripped jeans and a leather jacket or something. I just think it's a really sexy piece that you can edge up with the leather jacket and the ripped jeans or something like that. But the on-trend thing also is to do it with this t-shirt underneath. So again, not my personal preference, but it's still, you know, to each his own. But the shirt itself and the dresses themselves I think are pretty, and I do like this one in this color again from my last haul. So you guys can check out my last haul if you want to get the link and everything for this. Alright, we're almost done. So the next trend I have here are just shoes, and then we're done. I think so, right? I feel like that went pretty fast. So the first shoe that I'm going to bring up here are the shoes that I mentioned again in my last haul. These are some leather loafers slides by Zara. I'm obsessed with them. They're so comfortable. They're so chic. They're amazing. I love them. And like I said on my blog, I just love the loafer look because I feel like it's a way to incorporate the menswear style that's very in and everything. Without being too much. Like, you know, I'm not huge about the menswear look. It's not really my thing, but this is like a way that I can incorporate it without it being too manly. So these again are slides, but you can get the full-on ones. They have them all over the place now. They're super popular, and yeah, I think they're so cool, super on trend, and I love them. The next shoe that is super on trend and I think will be for a while now, it's not going anywhere, are the over-the-knee boots, and I had mentioned these last year, I think in a haul and in my, my fall essentials video. These are my over-the-knee boots by Stuart Weitzman, and I got the Lowland. So the Lowland is the one without the heel and the Highland is the one with the heel. I decided to get the Lowlands because I'm a taller person and I don't really need the heel all the time, and I wanted to get a boot that was basically, you know, I could use every single day if I wanted to. So yeah, the over-the-knee boot I don't think is going anywhere. This is a kind of style or trend that I would invest in a sense of not going too cheapy, because there's like a fine line between looking like too hookerish and then like looking kind of like, you know, looking on trend and looking chic. So you just gotta kind of be careful, but there's so many affordable brands that make like a pretty good over-the-knee boot. I know the ones I think I linked on my blog are Stuart Weitzman, and then I also did a Steve Madden pair that are like so dupes for them. They're so close and they look like they're, you know, pretty good, but like I said, just be careful of like which kind you guys get so it doesn't look too cheapy, because it can be a little bit much with so much fabric covering your legs and stuff. So yeah, these are my Stuart Weitzman over-the-knee boots and I love them to death. I'm so happy I invested in them. They're completely worth it. And yeah. Alright guys, so this is going to complete today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up before you leave, and subscribe if you haven't already, so you can join my little fam here. I upload 3 times a week and I would love to have you. Also, don't forget to check out my blog for, you know, the links and stuff of different options for these trends if you guys are interested, and the down bar for any other further information, social media links, my lip color, my shirt, all that stuff that I always tell you guys. And I guess that's it. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!